Welcome back to Greg Plays Games. It's been a while since we've had dedicated Nintendo content on the channel, so I wanted to make sure that I gave all the Nintendo heads some content. Today I have my top 5 Mario Kart tracks to be added to Mario Kart 9. Mario Kart typically carries over tracks from previous generations, and these are 5 of the tracks from Mario Kart 8 that I think should make it to Mario Kart 9. Before I start the list, you guys can already see number 5 is Dolphin Shoals. But before I go into it, I definitely would appreciate it if you guys consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. We put out content weekly, sometimes more than one video a week. This week will probably just be this video though. But at number 5 we have Dolphin Shoals. This is one of my favorite of the core tracks from this game. I spent a lot of time playing Mario Kart 8 on my Wii U and haven't spent as much on my Nintendo Switch, but it's easily one of my favorite games of all time. And this is one of my favorite tracks as well. I love the jazz music of this one. I mean, Nintendo always does their music really well with their brass and orchestra soundtracks. But Dolphin Shoals hits especially good. My favorite part of the track is when you kind of pop out of the underwater section and breach into the land, and the soundtrack kind of fully hits you all at once. Just a really fun track. Nothing really too crazy as far as shortcuts go or anything like that, but just love the underwater theme of this one. At number 4 we have Sweet Sweet Canyon. I suppose I should specify that all of these tracks are specific to Mario Kart 8, so they weren't in a previous game. I actually haven't played all the previous Mario Kart games, so I mean, roast me if these do happen to be in another game, but I don't think they are. But Sweet Sweet Canyon, definitely one of my favorite tracks just because of the theme. I love how Mario Kart does these little themed lands, like Cheese Land, definitely a good one, but I think from a Game Boy game, if I'm not mistaken. Sweet Sweet Canyon, not one of the most difficult tracks. It's kind of one, I think, in one of the easier cups in the game. But I don't know. To me, this is just kind of, if I were making a, well, I guess this is kind of that list. But if I were making a core of the best tracks, best circuits, this would definitely make it, just because of the visuals alone. Like, I love the chocolate icing on the side. It looks like somewhere that you would want to live for sure. So got this one at number 4. At number 3 we have Animal Crossing. This was originally in the Wii U version as DLC, but Nintendo decided that we get to have it for free in the deluxe version. How generous, they're always looking out for the consumer. This is definitely one of my favorites just because of the fact that they took the time to give you all 4 of the different seasons, so you randomly will get the fall version of this track, the summer version, the spring version like we have. I definitely like the winter version. That's one of my favorites of it. I also love the spring. They got the cherry blossoms in the air. So I feel like they really kind of encapsulated the feel of Animal Crossing with this track, especially when this originally came out. There was only Animal Crossing on the 3DS, and this was kind of our first glimpse at what an HD Animal Crossing could look like, and it was super exciting. Obviously very happy with the way the franchise has turned out from a visual standpoint. But it's exciting that Nintendo kind of opened their door in Mario Kart 8 to other franchises, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do in the future with Mario Kart 9, to see how they might implement some of their other IPs or add even more tracks of their different characters. So love Animal Crossing. Not a very difficult track, but just kind of cool that you get the random seasons and get to see it in HD for the first time. Well, at this point, not anymore, but it was exciting at the time. At number 4, we have Hyrule Circuit. Just like Animal Crossing, it was really surprising to see them include the Zelda franchise in the series. I mean, it makes sense, especially now, just with a little bit of hindsight, when you look at Nintendo's most popular franchises like Animal Crossing, Zelda, Splatoon. They're being represented in Mario Kart because they want people to get exposure to these characters and franchises that they may not necessarily have experience if they hadn't played Mario Kart 8. So it is interesting that they also included a lot of F-Zero. I know there's a small group of people who want F-Zero games. I, however, kind of think that they're going to put all their eggs in one basket and just keep making Mario Kart games and kind of I don't know what they'll do with that franchise. I'm not necessarily one of the people clamoring for it. But yeah, it's really crazy to see Link in here with all the other characters. Hopefully in Mario Kart 9 they take it a step even further and include some of the other characters from the Zelda series like Princess Zelda or maybe some of the champions from Breath of the Wild. They also included Breath of the Wild, the Link in this one. I don't think they originally did that for the Wii U. But yeah, another really cool track that's just exciting to see this franchise in this different perspective and see it all kind of in this Mario Kart 8 art style, which I'm definitely a fan of. At number 1, I have Mount Wario. This is... Whenever I think of Mario Kart 8, this is the one track I think of. I love that it is all just kind of one downhill sprint with no repetitive laps. I can't remember how early in the game you actually play this course, but it just kind of embodies what it's all about. Like, it has these beautiful landscapes and art style and graphics, and I mean the music is just phenomenal. It feels very fast-paced because it's just a downhill sprint down the top of this mountain and you kind of finish at this ski slope. So it's just a really fun course with a lot of character. I actually kind of feel like every time... I feel like some of the best Mario Kart tracks are always Wario related. And that kind of holds true with this one. You get a good perspective of going like under these caves and then kind of coming through a forest and ending on a ski slope. It's just a really visually interesting track with a lot of different creative obstacles and everything. Not a ton of shortcuts on this one either that come to mind, but yeah, just kind of a classic Mario Kart 8 track. Very well done. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Definitely consider subscribing if you aren't already. Drop a comment what your favorite Mario Kart 8 track is, or even what tracks you would like to see in Mario Kart 9, because I think inevitably they'll have some that carry over. But as I'm sure rumors begin to heat up about Mario Kart 9, there hasn't really been anything as of recently, but I think we're kind of getting to the point where I think we should be getting a Mario Kart 9 in the next year or two, and it's really exciting because I really love Mario Kart 8 and have enjoyed my time with it, but I'm ready for a new one. So once again, thank you for checking out the video, and I will see you guys next week.